Hello there, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So this week, I am doing a special reading. We are asking Spirit, what is next on your path? And we'll take a look at any obstacles that may be preventing it from coming in more quickly, and then we'll see how it may affect other areas of your life. So this could, be something new coming on to your path, either in your career, your romantic life, or just your life in general. And I am using the Good Tarot. So this is a positive reading. The Good Tarot is only positive energies. All the cards in the Tarot are there, but they have a positive twist to them. So we are only looking at the positive here. And if you are enjoying the message or resonating with it, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, so let's start with our first question to Spirit. What is next on your path? What is next on the path for Leo, please? So let's see what we have here. Empress. Oh my gosh. I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, you're creating something new, or you're rebirthing yourself, or for some of you, you could be having a baby. This is, something brand new that you are bringing into your life. And a lot of times it is also that sense of rebirthing yourself. It can be that. But you've planted the seeds for something. And it's about nurturing those seeds, taking care of those seeds, because they are going to bring you great joy, happiness, and abundance. So, wow, really lovely energy. On the bottom is the Hermit card. So, for some of you, you could have, this could be a new romance. You could have been single for a while, but something just absolutely lovely coming into your life. And I'm going to lay these out, and then we're going to clarify with the Light Seers Tarot. All right, so our next question is, what is preventing this from coming in more quickly? Okay, because this sounds like something you want in your life quickly. Transformation. Interesting. Sagittarius had the same card in the same place. It's about... transformation. This is the Death card in the traditional tarot. It's about ending something so you can begin something else. It's like ending your old you so you can birth your new you. It's about, for some of you, it could be, ending, your single life in order to step into your new married life, It could be having no children into having children. It could be, ending one job or one career in order to start your own business. Really lovely energy there. That's your obstacle. So it means that you're holding yourself back. Let's put it that way. You're holding yourself back in some way. And when we clarify, we'll try to figure out, why you are holding back. So what's the lesson that you can work on in order to help move this along a little bit more? Now, remember, some lessons are lessons that we learn over the entire course of our life, and some are shorter lessons. So this may not be a lesson that you necessarily have to master, but it's the one that you should maybe focus on, in this next month or so. What do we have here? 5 of Air. Okay, so 5 of Air, especially in the Good Tarot, is learning to let it go. Let it be. Understanding that there can be differing points of view, and just, let other people feel the way they feel, and you feel the way you feel, and just let it go. Okay? So we'll see how that may play out. I'm kind of interested because, it may be you're trying to, start a new business or something like that. And, you're having difficulty getting other people on board with it, something like that. You may be trying to convince, it's this energy of trying to, convince other people to agree with you for some reason. Okay. And then let's see, our next question is, how can I manifest this more quickly into my life? 2 of Fire. It's about making a decision, choosing a path. This is the crossroads. It's, you know, you have to make a decision based on what is best for you. You know, I feel like there's somebody here that doesn't want to go in this new direction, whatever this is. Okay. So you want to go in some new direction. You want to open up, you're looking to open up a new path, a new business, you know, a new adventure of some sort. It could be a new relationship. There's something that you have to close out in order to step onto this path. And I feel with this card, you know, it can be that there are people that in your life that don't agree with you that you should do this. You know, no, Leo, don't go start that business. You know, there's this energy of some people not agreeing with you. And the lesson that you're learning here is to accept the fact that everybody isn't going to always agree with you, and that you have to choose based on what you feel is best for you. And it's about closing out this energy of I have to talk everybody into agreeing with me, you know, closing that out and realizing, yeah, we have the sun on the bottom. I mean, Leo, this is a lovely new path for you. I feel like for some of you, you may have this, you know, 5 of air in traditional tarot is about regrets. You may feel like, oh, you know, I don't want to leave so-and-so behind, you know, or I don't want so-and-so to feelings to be hurt. It's this energy of you can't please everybody, you know, so it's really important for you to please yourself, to go in the direction that is best for you. Okay, our next question to Spirit is, how will this new, whatever this is for you, how will this new Empress energy affect other areas of your life? Oh, that's interesting. Especially I feel like with the energy on the Ace of Cups. New love. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. Leo. Wow. And, you know, we have 5 of water on the bottom, that's the 5 of cups. Like you're sad about something right now. So it's interesting because, you know, I feel like, you know, this is what you need to do to manifest this more quickly, is to choose a path and go for it. Take action. You know, strategize. Okay, how am I going to start this new business? What do I have to do to bring this into fruition? And when you do, you know, the Ace of Cups, this can be new love. It's also the Ace of Cups to me is also a sense of loving yourself, like giving yourself the freedom to follow your own heart, you know, and understanding that, wow, I really did this. I had the courage to do it. Wow, really nice. Okay, and then our last question here before we go and clarify is, what is the importance of this new path? Okay, what's the importance of this in your life in general? Messenger of air, which is the Knight of air. 5 of earth on the bottom. After a sense of feeling loss, of not having enough, you're getting dedicated. This is bringing you this sense of dedication and determination to move forward in your life in the way that you feel is best for you. This is the overall lesson that you are learning from this entire experience. And I think it's interesting because, you know, the lesson that you're working on right now is kind of, you know, swords. We're talking about swords here. That's communication. You know, being able to communicate your ideas and allowing other people to communicate theirs, right? And agreeing to disagree, okay? And then coming into this energy of, yes, I am determined. Not everybody has to be on board with what I am doing. I can choose my path, love myself, and move forward. Wow, really, really lovely. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. I am really interested to know what this Empress is. What is this Empress energy? So we have the 8 of Cups, the Emperor. Oh my goodness, 5 of Swords. Hanged Man on the bottom. Finding a different perspective. Now, I think it's interesting because the Empress energy here is also with the Emperor. that is like the epitome of the best court couple, right? In tarot. It's about walking away from any, I feel like that you may be in a relationship, and it could be a business partnership, it could be a romantic relationship, it could just be a deep soulmate connection. And I feel as if you're willing to walk away from the conflict. You see, we have five of air, five of air. Five of air is the conflict, the regrets. It's this energy of walking away. I feel like with this Empress energy, some of you may actually be going out onto your own path, perhaps walking away from your Emperor for some time. Like trying to blaze your own path. And it does not mean that, like, say you're married to the Emperor or vice versa, gender doesn't matter, but you're married to this person. It doesn't mean that you have to actually separate, It means that you're going to walk away from the conflict. I feel like you're walking away from the conflict that they may be planting in your head. Or just like agreeing to disagree with this person, because that's the energy we have here. Learning to allow other people to feel the way that they want to feel, and realize that you don't have to have others agree with you. Wow. Okay, so what's preventing this from coming in is the transformation card, which is the death card. So let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness, lovely energy. King of Cups. Getting into a sense of overcoming your emotional state about somebody maybe not agreeing. I'm not sure how this Five of Swords energy is playing out for you, but it's showing conflict, regrets, sometimes a little bit of guilt and shame. That's here, and I'm bringing that up because I feel like it's something that may be underlying that you're trying to work on to release, is some guilt and shame in this situation about what it is that you want to do. This is lovely energy, but this is your obstacle, okay? Your obstacle is that you need to transform. You need to have something come to an end so that you can start this new beginning. Look at this, taking action. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is your independence and freedom. The Queen of Wands is very independent. Even the King and the Queen of Wands are, they're a court pair, but they don't really care that much about each other. They're very much independent individuals, all very, action oriented, going gung-ho into life. And I feel like for some of you, you may need to distance yourself from this Emperor. You may need to, especially if this is like a business partner or something, you may need to distance yourself from them or distance your energy from them. Some of you may be actually needing to end that relationship, however that may mean for you. Because there's this sense of needing to take action in claiming your independence. So let's see what we have with this Five of Air. What lesson are you focusing on? Yeah. Chariot. You're wanting to move forward. This is a big burden. This Emperor energy is a huge burden to you. There's a lot of regrets. There's conversations you'd like to have with this person. They don't understand your point. You're trying, I really feel like you're trying to convince them. You may even have these conversations with them. And I feel as if you come out of the conversation more confused than you were before. It's almost as if, the devil isn't here. We don't have the devil energy. But it's almost as if the conversations that you have with them make you even more confused. Like almost as if they're twisting words. I'm getting twisting. You know how she's up on one toe, and it's almost like, she could twist either way very easily up on that one toe, spin around. It's almost as if I feel as if your lesson here is that I feel, okay, this is the frustration I'm sensing. Your lesson is that you're becoming frustrated because this person is you and this person that you're, the emperor. I'm going to say the emperor. And once again, gender doesn't matter. This other person that you're dealing with. You two don't see eye to eye. Okay? You have some idea. You have a vision for yourself, a direction that you would like to go in. You're at a crossroads in your life. You want to make a change. This person doesn't understand the change at all. Isn't on board. Okay? And when you have conversations with this person, you almost I don't want to say they're doing it, completely to manipulate you. Okay? But I feel like they're almost confusing you about why you do want to go on, on this new path. Right? It's like they're playing with your mind. They're getting you all twisted up in your mind. I feel like you're twisted up in your mind. And the lesson here is to drop the burden of trying to convince somebody else. Have the conversation and say, this is what I would like to do. And then they're going to have something to say about that, right? And then you may go back and forth a little bit, explaining, there's nothing wrong with explaining why you want to go on this path or why you think this is a good opportunity for the two of you. Maybe you want the both of you to move to a new place or something like that, go on a new adventure. And this person's like not having it. But I think the lesson here is that you don't feel like you always have to convince somebody else to go on your path. Go on the path yourself. Like if it's, I don't know why, I'm getting Florida, but say, for some reason you wanted to move to Florida, okay? And, your long-term committed partner or the person you're married to or whatever is like, no, I don't want to move to Florida. And you're feeling like, okay, but I really want to move to Florida, right? And you can't, they're instead of trying to find a compromise, they're just trying to negate it. Well, if you really want to move to Florida, maybe you just rent a place for a year and move to Florida for a year or 3 months or whatever. It's about not trying to, maybe it's more about learning that you have to make decisions that are best for you, and going on to this path. If this is really what you want to do, to go ahead and do it, to find options. Look for the options that, you may be even giving them options and they're like, no, I don't like that option. So it's about, okay, if I can't talk you into it, this is what I really want to do. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to take my independence. I'm going to act on my independence, on my free will. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it happen, whatever that means. So how can you manifest this more quickly? Yeah, it's like stop the conversation. Stop the conversation with this person. I really don't feel like you're going to talk them into it at this point. So it's like decide what you want to do and take action on it. So let's see what we have. Yeah, you've just kind of been Chariot again. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You don't have to be. This or a Virgo. We have Virgo energy here. Understanding that, sure, you may have to go it alone. You may have to go it alone. I think it's so interesting. You've been, here you've been toying with this idea and you can't make a decision. And then the Page of Swords, it's like making the decision and announcing the decision, It's choosing. You're at a crossroads. Go within. Listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about this? Is this something you really want to do? Is this something if you've only been thinking about it for 2 days, okay, maybe you need to spend a little bit more time, do a little research. Page of Swords is a little bit of research. Go within, listen to your heart, make up your mind, and then act on it. Really interesting. Wow. Okay. They want these 3. Okay. Or 4. Whatever that is. All right. So how will this affect you in other areas? Okay. We have the Ace of Cups here. New love. It could be new love. It could be a renewed love in yourself. We have the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. I get a sense that, whatever relationship you are in now with the Emperor, whoever that is, okay, it may come to an end. It may come to an end. But I feel like right now this is the discontented. There's not like a lot of happiness in it. There's perhaps a little bit of a discontented energy. Ending that discontentedness. So it could be that you end the relationship. The relationship with the Emperor may end, okay, and you may find new love. We do have love here, so it's not like you're not going to have love, Leo. Or it could be that you go on this adventure, whatever this is, to end your own discontentedness, right? And this person, the Emperor, is kind of like, well, wait a minute. I do want to come along. It's like it's taking you from this energy. I really get the sense of, I'm not happy with my life. I want more out of my life. I want to end this unhappiness in my life. And I want to go find happiness and joy and love. And it's like you are going to find it. And it could still be with this Emperor. When this Emperor realizes, I'm doing this, and you go, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. It's this energy of nurturing yourself. Sometimes when we take action and we nurture ourselves and ground ourselves and do something for ourselves, sometimes the people in our lives that are around us and, don't see the benefit of what it is that we're wanting to do, suddenly see us in new eyes, Really interesting. Something to think about, Leo. Okay, and what is the importance of this new path in your journey in life? Okay, Knight of Cups. It's progress. It's slow progress, but it's progress that helps to build a stronger foundation for you in the future. It's helping you to get more determined, okay? To see the picture clearly, to bring more balance into your life, to have a greater perspective about life. I feel like this whole journey for you, this part of your journey, I should say, this new Empress energy, whatever it is helping you to see your life in a whole new picture. And I think that that is part of your discontentedness right now. You just feel like, I'm not progressing, right? I'm not moving along. I'm just, you're feeling like a sloth. That's how, I'm feeling like a sloth. And what I want to do is move from this slow energy. Sure, I'm building a strong foundation for myself, but will I ever get to the end? And then quickly moving into this fast-moving energy. I feel like when you make this decision and act on it, it's not just making the decision, it's acting on it too. That what happens is that your life speeds up really quickly. Like the energies go very quickly. So it's a nice energy. Really nice energy, Leo. Okay, so let's get a Cosmic Journey card for you at the end. Yes, okay, they want both of these. All right, each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Oh my gosh, I love that because, that makes so much sense with the Empress. I said it's rebirthing you. You're having to give up to end who you think you are. Like, I feel like there's somebody in your life that thinks you are one way, okay? And I feel like when you say, no, I'm not really that way anymore. Like maybe you have, you've been making this progress and it's kind of like, no, I'm going on this new adventure, or I'm taking this new job, or I'm moving to this new city. When you make this decision and you act on it, it's as if you evolve, but also this emperor evolves too, because all of a sudden you have given up who you think you are, right? And all of a sudden they see you in new eyes. Really interesting. I feel like, sometimes that is the hardest thing about moving into your next chapter. And this is like a big chapter. Moving into your next chapter is the hardest thing, is that the people in your life sometimes don't realize that you have changed. Sometimes we do have to almost like physically remove ourselves for some time and do something bold in order for the people in our lives to realize, oh, wait a minute, Leo has changed. Leo is not the Leo that we used to know. See through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Yeah, I feel like you're coming into this clarity about what it is that you're supposed to do, about what it is you're supposed to create. The Empress is a very creative, soul. And so it's kind of like, okay, I feel like I need to, create this. I need to start this new business. I need to create this new service or product for other people. And you're stepping into that energy and, dropping the dead weight, we'll say, of the emperor. Not that the emperor's dead. I don't mean that. But it's like, that weight of what other people think about you. The weight of what one specific person may think about you. Really interesting. Wow, Leo. I'd love to hear in the comments how this might resonate with you. And if you have resonated with the message, please consider like, commenting, or subscribing. And I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.